Some bridges don't just connect two cities, but test a person's fear, courage, and destiny. There are bridges all over the world, where one wrong step can send a person plummeting hundreds of feet into a deep abyss. Some bridges are so weak that they start shaking badly when the wind blows, and some so high that it's not easy to even dare to look down. Somewhere old wooden planks, somewhere rusty ropes, and somewhere snow-covered paths. These bridges are not just a means of travel, but a test of survival. Imagine you are standing on a bridge that is shaking with every step, a fast-flowing river below, or a chasm thousands of feet deep. The sound of the wind, the creaking of wood, and the beating of the heart. Everyone is being hurt together. Some people in the world use these bridges every day because they have no other choice, while some people, just for the adventure and thrill, risk their lives to get here. In today's documentary, we will take you to the most dangerous bridges in the world, where passing through is not for the faint of heart. So get ready, because the scenes you're about to see might make your heart beat faster. Vitim River Bridge, Russia. Snow-covered Siberia. A place where cold is not just the weather, but the greatest test of life. In the remote Siberian region of Russia, there are dense forests, snowy plains, and hundreds of miles of desolate terrain. And in this dangerous cold world, there is a bridge, which is considered one of the most dangerous bridges in the world. The name of this bridge is Vietnam River Bridge. At first glance it looks like an old broken railway track, but in reality, this is a path where a minor mistake can lead to death. This bridge is built over the Vitim River, and the most dangerous thing about it is that only one vehicle can pass over it at a time. Yes, just one vehicle. The bridge is so narrow that the driver has to pay full attention to keep the car in a straight line. If the tire slips even slightly, the chances of falling into the icy river below increase. And the scariest thing? There are no railings on either side of this bridge, no safety walls, and no side barriers, just old wooden planks, and a river hundreds of feet deep below. During winter in Siberia, the temperature drops to dozens of degrees below zero. Heavy snowfall, strong icy winds, and frozen snow everywhere. In such a situation, this bridge becomes more dangerous. The snow freezes on the wooden planks, and the car tires almost lose grip. When drivers drive on this bridge, they move very slowly, because speed is not important here. Only balance is important. One small mistake, and the car straight down. Many people turn back just after seeing this bridge, but the locals have no other choice. They have to cross the same bridge every day, no matter how bad the weather is. Think, snowy silence all around, the frozen river below, and a swaying wooden bridge in the middle. When a car drives over it, the whole bridge starts shaking. The creaking of wood, the whistling of the wind, and the sound of the engine, all of this together creates an atmosphere, like a scene from a horror movie. Sometimes the wind blows so fast that drivers stop their cars and wait, because if the car slips even slightly, it becomes almost impossible to regain control. This bridge looks even more dangerous at night. Darkness, ice, and deep water below. Only the car's headlights illuminate the broken planks of this bridge. Many adventure vloggers from all over the world, and people who are passionate about dangerous places, come to Russia just to see this bridge. Some people try to cross it on foot, but as the bridge shakes, the fear becomes clear on their faces. For many people, it's not just a bridge. Rather, it is a test of courage. The interesting thing is, this bridge was originally built for the railway. But over time, people adopted it for use in vehicles. Even today, this bridge seems to be built more on human courage than modern engineering. Because there is no modern system here. No special security. Only a thin path. And a risk to life. Locals say, if you cross the Vitim River Bridge, you can cross any dangerous road in the world. And perhaps that's what makes this bridge one of the scariest bridges in the world. It's not just a wood and iron structure. Rather, it is a living story of snow, fear, and human courage. Royal Gorge Bridge, USA. The U.S. state of Colorado. High mountains, deep valleys, and stunning views of nature. But between these same mountains, there is a bridge, where, upon reaching it, a person realizes his weakness for the first time. This is Rollercoaster Bridge, one of the most dangerous and highest suspension bridges in the world. This bridge is built at a height of about 1,000 feet above the ground. That is, if a person stands on the edge of this bridge and looks down, he feels as if the earth has moved very far away from him. A deep chasm below, and a river flowing through it. Only the wind above, and a shaking bridge. At first glance, this place looks very beautiful. But as soon as a person steps onto this bridge, his fear slowly begins to set in. Because the real danger here is not just the height. Rather, man has his own mind. When a person stands at such a high altitude, their brain constantly gives off danger signals. The heart beats faster, legs start to feel weak, and some people even feel dizzy. This condition is called vertigo. That is, fear of heights. Thousands of tourists visit the Royal Gorge Bridge every day. But many people stop when they reach the middle of the bridge. Some people don't even dare to look down. And some turn back. Because when you look down, you only see depth. So deep that the human mind cannot accept it. Wind also plays a different role here. At such a high altitude, the air pressure is very high. Strong winds hit the bridge, and the entire bridge begins to shake. Although this bridge is made of strong steel, but when a person feels the bridge shaking beneath their feet, the fear increases. People immediately grab the ropes. Some people get scared and sit down, and some people's faces even change color. When the wind blows strong, it looks like the bridge is floating in the sky. A chasm thousands of feet deep below, and a human in the middle. This feeling is enough to make your heart beat faster. Another scary thing about this bridge, it has a floor. While walking on the bridge, there is the sound of wooden planks under your feet, the rustling of the church, the sound of the wind, and the echo of the river flowing below. All of this together creates an environment that further intensifies human fear. Many people come here just to see the beautiful view. But when they actually stand on the bridge, they realize what a fear of heights is. Some tourists take out their phones and make videos. But as the wind picks up, their hands start to tremble. This bridge is not just an engineering masterpiece. It is also a test of human psychology. Because the real war is not between the bridge and the man. Rather, it is between man and his fear. The interesting thing is that many people say, if you walked calmly across the Royal Gorge Bridge, you could overcome many of your fears. Maybe that's why people from all over the world come here. Not just for the view, but rather to face your fears. This bridge looks even more mysterious at night. The sound of the wind, the dark abyss below, and the lights burning on the distant mountains. It feels like a person is standing between the earth and the sky. Royal Gorge Bridge, not just a bridge. This is the place where man understands for the first time that height is not just a name for distance. Rather, it is a feeling that both frightens and amazes a person. Eshima Ohoshi Bridge, Japan. Japan, a country famous around the world for its cutting-edge technology, fast-paced life, and amazing engineering. But in this same Japan, there is a bridge, which at first glance looks like cars are climbing a wall. This is Eshima Ohoshi Bridge, the world-famous Rollercoaster Bridge. This bridge connects two cities in Japan, Matsu and Sakeminato. When viewed from a distance, this bridge appears so steep that one is left amazed. It feels like a car will overturn while driving over it. And this view makes this bridge famous all over the world. On social media, photos and videos of this bridge have been viewed millions of times. People often ask about it. Can cars really drive over it? At first glance, this bridge looks like a dangerous roller coaster, a steep climb that seems impossible, especially when photographed from a certain angle. It looks as if the road is going straight into the sky. But the reality is a little different. This is actually an optical illusion. That is, the deception of the eyes. The camera angle and the structure of the bridge make it look much more dangerous than it really is. If you look closer, it's not as straight as it looks in the pictures. But despite this bridge is much higher and steeper than normal bridges. This bridge was built so high so that large ships could pass under it. Waterways are very important in Japan, so engineers built a bridge that wouldn't affect both the road and the seaway, and thus came into being this amazing bridge. When a driver approaches this bridge for the first time, he sees a strange sight ahead. From a distance, the road suddenly seems to rise upwards. It looks like the car will have to be driven up a mountain. Many people are nervous when they see it for the first time, especially those who are afraid of high roads or slopes. But the locals cross this bridge comfortably every day. This is a common path for them. But for tourists, it becomes a strange and interesting experience. During the rainy season, this bridge feels even more dangerous. Wet road, strong winds, and a high climb. Drivers have to drive very carefully, because if the vehicle slows down, or there is a problem with the brakes, the situation can be dangerous. At night, this bridge looks like a scene from a science fiction movie. A long path, sparkling with lights, that seems to go up into the dark sky. To a viewer from a distance, it looks as if the vehicles are heading into space. This is why this bridge has become famous, not only in Japan, but all over the world. Social media made this moment even more viral. On YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, his videos have been watched by millions of people. Many people call it the scariest bridge in the world, while some people call it the strangest bridge in the world. But in reality, this bridge is more of an example of human ingenuity than fear. It shows us how engineering and camera angle can combine to make something ordinary extraordinary. Eshima Ohoshi Bridge, not just a road. This is the place where reality and illusion come together. And perhaps this is why, even today, people around the world are amazed to see this bridge. Bridge, Peru. Most bridges in the world are made of iron, concrete, and modern machines. But in the South American country of Peru, there is a bridge that is not made of steel, nor of cement, nor of any modern technology. Rather, this bridge is made of grass. Yes, only from grass. This is Kiswachaka Bridge, the most amazing bridge in the world. which still keeps alive the tradition of the hundreds of years old Inca civilization. This bridge hangs over a deep chasm in the high mountains of Peru, a fast-flowing river below, and a grass bridge swinging in the air above. At first glance, it looks like a scene from a movie, but the surprising thing is that the locals still use it daily. Rollercoaster Bridge. Not just one way. This is a living example of history, tradition, and human courage. Centuries ago, when the Inca Empire ruled South America, these people built such swinging bridges to cross mountains and dangerous valleys. In those days, there were no modern machines and no engineering software. Only human hands, natural materials, and amazing intelligence. This bridge is made from a special type of strong grass, which the locals collect from the mountains. Then this grass is twisted. Long and thick ropes are made. This is not an easy task. The whole village, men, women, and children, everyone participates in the preparation of this bridge together. The interesting thing is that this bridge is rebuilt every year, because grass weakens over time. Due to rain, wind, and constant use, the old bridge begins to break down. That's why, every year the locals come together like a festival and build a new bridge. It's not just construction, rather, it is a cultural ritual. People sing songs, pray, and then work together to build a new bridge over the chasm. When the bridge is ready, crossing it for the first time is a very scary experience, because this bridge swings completely in the air. As soon as someone steps on it, the entire bridge starts shaking. A deep ravine below, a fast-flowing river, and ropes of grass in between. With every step, the bridge swings left and right. Many people feel like they are going to fall down at any moment. Especially when there is a strong wind, the bridge starts to shake more. At this time, man only trusts in one thing: on your own courage. While walking on the bridge, people hold on tightly to the grass ropes on both sides, because that is their only protection. There is no modern security here, no steel railings, and no safety nets. Only handmade ropes, and a silent depth like death below. But for the locals, it's all normal. They have been walking on this bridge since childhood. For them, it's not fear, but part of life. Tourists from all over the world, and documentary filmmakers, come to Peru to see this bridge, because in the modern world, there are very few such things left now, where humans, without machines, with just their own hard work, could accomplish such amazing work. At night, this bridge looks even more mysterious. The sound of the wind, the movement of the ropes, and the echo of the river flowing below. It feels like time has stopped. The Rollercoaster Bridge, not just a grass bridge. This is a living history, a tradition that reminds us that man, despite limited resources, had learned to traverse the most difficult paths of nature. This bridge shows us that the real power is not always in the machines. Sometimes, only human unity, tradition, and even courage can make the impossible possible. Glass Bridge, China, Zhangjiajie. Amidst the high mountains of China, above the clouds, there is a bridge where a person's heart beats faster as soon as they step on it. This is no ordinary bridge. This is China's famous Zhangjiajie Glass Bridge, a terrifying bridge where the ground disappears beneath your feet. This bridge is built over a chasm thousands of feet deep. And the most amazing thing about it is that its floor is made entirely of transparent glass. That is, when you walk on it, the terrifying depth below is clearly visible. Mountains, rocks, clouds, and the ground hundreds of feet below. Many people take just one step, and immediately stop. Some people sit on the ground in fear. Some start screaming, and some start shaking their hands. Because the real fear here is not of falling, but of seeing how deep you will go if you fall. And this is what makes this bridge one of the scariest bridges in the world. This area of Zhongjiajie itself looks like a movie world. High mountains, cliffs hidden in the clouds, and green forests below. It is said that some scenes in the Hollywood film Avatar were inspired by these same mountains. But when a transparent glass bridge hangs between these beautiful mountains, even beauty turns into fear. This bridge is about 430 meters long and about 300 meters above the ground. When a strong wind blows, one feels as if the entire bridge is shaking. However, according to engineers, this bridge is extremely strong and can support the weight of thousands of people at a time. But the mind does not listen to the heart. Man knows that glass is strong, but still the steps become slow. Many people turn back after reaching the middle of the bridge, because the further you go, the more terrifying the depths below seem. And then comes the most famous part of this bridge: cracked glass effect. This is a special effect where there is a sudden sound like glass cracking, and a scene of broken glass appears on the floor. People who come here for the first time, they really think the glass is broken. Many people scream in fear. Some immediately lie down, and some try to run back, crying. Although this is just a special effect. But at this moment, the human mind cannot distinguish between reality and fear. And perhaps this is the greatest strength of this bridge. This is not just an engineering masterpiece. It is a test of human fear. Thousands of tourists from all over the world come here to experience just one thing: fear. Some people enter the bridge laughing, but after a few steps their laughter disappears. Some people come to make videos, but their hands start shaking while holding the camera. And some people make the mistake of just looking down, and then the whole body goes numb. Because standing so high, when there is only glass beneath your feet, a person feels very small. This bridge also reminds us of a strange fact: that sometimes, what a person fears most is not the dark. Rather, it seems so, when he sees the danger clearly with his own eyes. And the Zhongjiajie Glass Bridge is a living example of this fear. A bridge where people don't just travel, rather, they face their fears.